Hey, John here. Here's lick of the day number 97. This is an Aeolian fast picking run. As usual, you can find a link to the tabs in the description below or by clicking right here on the screen. I'm going to play it once slowly and then break it down. We start here on the 9th fret of the G string. Alright, so this one uses the A minor scale, Aeolian, same thing. And we start here on the 9th fret of the G string, and I'm gonna start with the pick stroke and then a bunch of hammer-ons and pull-offs. So we have 4 notes on the first string. We're gonna go 9, 10, 9, 7. Then we're gonna pick 10, 9 on the D string and end up on 7 here, which is the root, the A note. So again, we got down, pull off, down, hammer on, pull off, pick, pick, pick. And from here, we go up the same notes again. So 7, 9, 10, 7, 9, 10. And we go up to the B string and play 8, 10, 12 on both B and E. So you can view all this as groups of 6. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's going to take us up to the 13th fret. And from here, we're going to play this sequence, or the Yngwie sequence, I like to call it. It's a 6-note sequence, and if we look at the frets here, 10, 12, 13, and we number the notes from left to right, 1, 2, 3. So not the fingers, not the frets, the notes, 1, 2, 3. The sequence goes like this: 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. So a 6-note sequence. So, and we do that once, move it up to the next set of 3 notes. So basically the only new note is going to be the G here on the 15th fret. So you see these two remain the same because we're just moving up one step in the scale. So we have 12, 13, 15, same sequence. Move it up again. Now we're gonna keep these two and just add this one, root A, on 17th fret, same sequence. And then we do it once more. We're gonna get the same shape now, meaning 2 whole steps. So we got 15, 17, 19. Then once we play that, we're gonna hit the B note here again and bend it up to C, which is the minor third. And then some vibrato. So all right, so the whole thing again from the beginning. Right, practice-wise here, the first one, if you're not used to going from legato into picking, can be a bit tricky at first, but you can actually combine the first 2 groups of 6. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then you can loop that. So and so on. So that's a really good exercise, and do that all over the fretboard, and do it with different fingerings as well. And if you've seen my videos, you know that I like to do this with what I call the sort of mechanical fingering. So I would do it with 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 4, 1, 3, 4, and 2, 3, 4. So it would sound like this. So you can try that and just move it up and down the fretboard, or you can just go through each position of the scale and do it. So you start with the one we have. You can move it up here. And so on. So either way, you're gonna get a lot of good reps in, and just keep it to slow and good reps. And then you'll actually gain the most benefit out of it. And as far as this sequence goes, you can do it a bunch of different ways. I like to move it around the fretboard, like I said before, because you get to experience the different pressures of each string, and also bigger frets, smaller frets, and all that kind of stuff. And that really helps you in your technique overall. So it's highly suggested that you do that instead of just staying in one position. But you can also take an approach where you put on a timer, maybe 5 minutes or something, and then choose a position and a fingering. You sit there, repeat it, and timer goes off, choose another position and maybe another fingering. So there's a bunch of different ways of doing it, but they all kind of come back to getting a lot of good reps in. So that's the fundamental sort of philosophy here. So some people do better with a timer, some people do better with a specific exercise, moving it all up and down the fretboard, and then it takes the time that it takes. So it all depends on how you organize your practice schedule, but the results will pretty much be the same regardless. So just go with what you think is the most comfortable for you. All right, that's it for this one. If you have any questions, just post them below. Otherwise, I hope you enjoyed it, and see you in the next one.